A nigga like me could never participate in Nut November. Imagine voluntarily not busting no nuts all month. You must have lost your goddamn mind. I'm doing all Nut November. I'm nutting every single day this month. All 30 days we nutting. We ain't doing nothing but nothing. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
This nigga is crazy. That nigga is simultaneously the most down bad and the most real nigga of all time. Round of applause. Truly an inspiration, gang. I ain't even gonna hold you. No Nut November just started. Men are panicking. Video by Todd Buggy Podcast. Now it is November. It's that time of the year. Those who's participating, I feel for you. I tried, but I failed. My nigga. I'ma just leave it at that. It's real tough. And yeah, especially with this current day and age where like social media, you see one thing and you get activated. And with other things, other types of content being so accessible, you right there. Right away, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and see why the men are panicking.
These feel like the longest 30 days in the year. There's some people that actually fail on the first day and
never completed it. I always fail 5 days in and lie about it.
A nigga like me could never participate in Nut November. Imagine voluntarily not busting no nuts all month.
Yo, everyone excited.
I've only tried, well, actually, I've only succeeded one time. I've been trying since I was 17. I am 22 now. It's been 5 years. I only succeeded 1 year, bro. 1 year. It's tough.
For Halloween, you know, Halloween's coming up. That's cool and all. But we got a far more important tradition on the horizon, okay? No Nut November. And boys, strap in because it's going to be a cold winter. 30 days to have complete and total self-control. And for some reason, these feel like the longest 30 days in the year. There's some people that actually fail on the first day. And if you happen to be one of these people, all jokes aside, get some help. Like, there is no reason you can't go 24 hours without holding the sausage hostage. Look, boys, seriously, this is an opportunity to better yourself, okay? To better your life. And long for a day where it won't be No Nut November. It's just November. Or you can go 30 days without having the need to
You're being so inspirational, bro. Like, this is really the most serious thing ever going on. But it is pretty important, bro. For people addicted to that shit, yeah, it's bad, bro. Self-control is much needed in this day and age for sure.
You are one with your inner peace. No Kung Fu Panda. Honestly, I sort of look at this as a test, you know, to see if all the work you have put in throughout the year has paid off. You know, it's the halfway through the fourth quarter. It's time to see who has been putting in work through the first, second, and third quarter and who's been slacking. We're less than a week before wartime begins. So, boys, do what you gotta do.
This nigga is funny, bro.
Lock in.
It's a war
and I'll see.
Yo, bro, it's definitely a trying time, bro. The longest I've ever gone, bro, without doing the you know what I'm saying, getting that release is 3 months. The longest I've gone was 3 months. And during that 3 month span, it was easy because I just wasn't thinking about it. But when I got back into it, bro, it's like all that progress disappeared and I just got swallowed right back in. You feel me? It's a toxic cycle, bro. It's a toxic cycle because I ain't even gonna get into it, bro. It's tough.
You be having a
I might say it later in the video, but let's keep going.
War with themselves. All right, so if you don't know, like he said, yo, this is No Nut November. Every November, ladies. Wait, I should have said this in the beginning of the video. This video is not for the ladies.
They gonna watch anyway.
Some of y'all still gonna stick around, but this video is for the fellas. So this month, if you don't know, November is supposed to be the month where you just hold your seed. You know what I mean? There's no ejaculation. You know what I mean? You and your lady, you know, y'all take a break from that and you just keep your seed to yourself. All right. So this is a struggle for a lot of guys because a lot of dudes can't last to day 2. Now, I mean, you got dudes that's like, yo, I ain't make it through the first 24 hours. All right. And some of y'all,
that's crazy.
Y'all like, oh, damn, I already messed up. Listen. All right. Today is the 3rd. We got the rest of the month. You know what I mean? We got the rest of the month to just hold your soldiers to yourself and comment below. Are you gonna do it? You know what I mean? How many days clean are you? All right, we gonna do like weekly check-ins on this. All right, because honestly, there are a lot of benefits to this. And as the video goes on, I'll talk about some of the benefits that I really feel like guys can get.
A nigga like me could never participate in Nut November. Imagine voluntarily not busting no nuts all month. You must have lost your goddamn mind. I'm doing all Nut November. I'm nutting every single day this month. All 30 days we nutting. We ain't doing nothing but nothing. What the fuck is
This nigga is crazy.
Created this bullshit. A nigga like me.
Yo, son,
That nigga is simultaneously the most down bad and the most real nigga of all time. Round of applause. Truly an inspiration, gang. I ain't even gonna hold you. Truly a work of art. Indeed.
we ain't doing nothing
Not
but
November,
nothing.
lads. How are we all feeling today? Because if you were to ask me,
It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, if you have failed already, then you are fighting some serious demons because we are only 3 days in. How did you let that happen? But guys, I am feeling very good. I do have a slight cold, but that's because of the weather and not.
Imagine.
Listen, if you didn't make it to day 3, I just want to say this, like real life, all jokes aside, because y'all know I have jokes for days for stuff like this. But you got to ask yourself at some point, why do I feel like doing this all the time? You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. People won't admit that they're addicted to something.
Yeah.
Like, know what I mean? Playing with their meat. Because it's like, it's a moment with you and yourself. Hopefully nobody's watching. You know what I mean? You doing it with people watching. You got a different problem.
Crazy
It's
ass
something
nigga.
you got to admit to yourself.
Bro, I think it was a video where a nigga was doing that at the baseball game and there was kids around and shit, so they beat the fuck out that nigga because he was gooning in public. If you ever get to that point, bro, there's no, bro, that's the point of no return.
Like, yo, why do I feel like I gotta do this today? Why do I feel like I gotta get my fix today? That's something you gotta ask yourself. Now, I mean, if you tell yourself, I'll tell you right now, if you tell yourself, yo, I'm not doing it for the rest of this month, and you itching, bro, that's the same thing as having a drug problem. That's the same thing. Yeah, I mean, you are like chasing that quick fix, and some guy have never asked why. And then you may not even realize how it's affecting other places in your life. Probably never wanted to do the research. You see people start to talk about it on TikTok and you hurry up and scroll because you don't want to feel bad about it.
That's crazy. That's a
but
different
I want
level.
you guys to start questioning like these.
That's the thing. I'm extremely self-aware of what I do, and I want to get better, bro. Because literally, bro, something happened at a current point in my life earlier this year. I'm like, bro, I'm cool off all that shit. I'm a new man. I went 3 months and I fell right back. Bro, it's tough, gang. It's tough. And literally, it's so simple. It's literally just so simple, but yet so difficult. You got to build the momentum because once you go long enough, you like, bro, this easy, nigga. I got to keep it going. You feel me? And after a while, you stop even getting the impulse altogether. You start being like, do I still like women? Like, you feel me? Like, do I still get, you mean? Like, yeah, bro, I want to get back to that point a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And channel that energy into other stuff like making my vids, talking to shorties, getting smarter, like reading their head. Yeah, all that stuff, building my portfolio investment shit. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Crack open that investment book. I got my Roth IRA lining up nicely. Like, bro, it's so much other things more important and more productive that we could be doing. But it's like, bro, if that joint, like, bro, if you do it every day, which is crazy. But if it don't take up too much of your time and you still on your shit, you feel me? You might could get away with it, but then again, becoming dependent on it, like that's your little dopamine hit, bro. And if you crash after and you become dependent on that hoe to like really make you happy and exist and survive, for lack of a better term, then that's when it gets bad, bro. But everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. I don't agree with not doing it at all. I don't agree with doing it every single day. You gotta have a balance. You gotta have control.
These behaviors that you do, especially for my guys that are trying to improve your life or level up to the next, the next version of yourself. Everything that you do right now, you have to question it and understand it and either grow from it or continue to do it. Some of y'all was like, well, boom, there we go. But nah, just stop doing all together. Now, I mean, that's the only way you can grow into the next version that you're trying to go into. Now, I mean, it's by understanding all of your habits. And this is a habit that clearly men, like, what? Men is struggling with heavy.
Yeah.
Because people can't even make it a day.
The withdrawals and the thought of getting it out and getting to work has not even crossed my mind yet. So I am feeling very optimistic. But then again, it is still early days and we'll be seeing how I'm feeling during the latter half of this challenge.
Imagine literally day 4 out of 30, this nigga's crashing. He's like, yeah, I failed. I'm going insane. You know what I'm saying? That would be a crazy dichotomy. It's just dark as shit in the car all of a sudden. That'd be wild, bro. That's really how it be though, bro. Like the feeling you get, it be up and down just like the seesaw, bro. You gotta let that hoe pass. It's going past. You just gotta let it pass. That's how you really get through that hoe, bro. Because it's gonna be ups, it's gonna be downs, my nigga. But it's all experience, and you could choose to do whatever you want to do at any current point in time. So yeah, have some control, man.
But
I'm talking to myself too. We gotta have some control. Yeah.
you guys are still going strong though, because just remember, like always, I'm watching you.
I ain't gonna lie. Like the first time I had to involuntarily do like a no nut November was when I was in the military, bro. When I had to go to basic training,
No hoes.
you got weeks of no nothing. Know what I mean? Like no nothing. And honestly, what I realized in that time is you don't even realize that you're not doing that because you're so busy, you're so tired, you're so focused on what the hell tomorrow's to bring. You know, your fight and flight is constantly aware because you got folks waking you up in the middle of your sleep, banging going on, you know, a whole bunch of just crazy mess that's going on during basic training or whatever.
I feel like the military would drive me insane, bro. Like, bro, come on. Like, I got 3 hours of sleep and you got a bald nigga swole as shit talking about time to get up, boy. Not in the racist way, of course. But just, you know what I'm saying, son, calling me son and shit. Like, I'm not your son, bro. I might really crash out. Like, bro, oh my God. That's like the most helpless feeling in the world. You wake up, 2 hours of sleep, bald nigga yelling in your face and you running in the rain and shit. It's cold as hell outside. Hell no, bro.
And if I was
But I feel like it probably would do a lot for me. And probably a lot for a lot of people.
cooking the chicken, nah, I mean, playing with the pickle, I don't think I would have made it through a lot of the things that I was doing in basic training. Because I don't know about y'all, but after you choke the chicken or you even get busy with your lady or something, you don't feel like doing nothing. You don't feel like doing nothing. So we can't act like we don't know it doesn't have some type of effect on our brains. It does.
Yeah, that's not really a thing for me. I still do what I need to do after, you know what I'm saying? Like, that should be smack dab in the middle of my day. And then I'm like, all right, time to go to the gym. Time to record these vids, you know what I'm saying? Time to go to work. You feel me? Like, I still do what I need to do. Luckily, it hasn't gotten that bad.
Yo, real quick, I've been putting people on to this new website and my
Hey,
DMs
man,
have
come on, man. Come on, man. Stop.
videos as well.
Man, now they asking me why I skipped the ad because I wanted to, nigga.
Go make that easy
Come
money.
on.
It's November. One guy has a corn addiction, the other is doing no fap. What's the difference? The corn addiction guy is constantly distracted and his brain is wired for quick dopamine. The no fap guy, his dopamine baseline resets. Smaller things now feel more rewarding. The corn guy keeps saying, you know what, tomorrow I'll officially stop. But that constant self-lying makes him feel guilty. The no fap guy has the motivation to be productive. Waking up earlier, doing his skincare, feeling more energized, getting his workouts in. The corn guy, his confidence dropped and he can't even talk to women without being nervous. The no fap guy, he's seeking real world experiences, putting himself out there, talking with confidence, and people.
This is actually very real.
Yeah, it is.
How he's going about this whole skit is very real. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when you choking the chicken, you don't really, like, I don't know, it's like you kind of feel some type of way about yourself, you know? And people don't realize that affects.
I used to let that shit control me, but it don't no more. I'm just like, hey, bro, it's time. And I don't feel bad about it after. I'm just kind of like, I would like to not do this. I don't really have it, you know what I'm saying, assign me any type of like narrative about me, but it's just kind of like, bro, I don't feel like doing this shit. Like, I feel like a loser, you know? But then again, maybe I am assigning value. Like, maybe I'm a loser ass nigga with no control. So, hey, shit. It does make me feel some type of way about myself, but I don't feel bad about it. I'm self-aware, but I don't feel bad about it.
You and how you have social anxiety, like when you go outside, because subconsciously you feel like people might see that real you that's in there. You know what I mean? So when you're talking to somebody, you feel awkward because you feel like you have to perform because you don't know who I am when I'm alone.
Bro, my thing is when I'm talking to people, like my face be twitching like a mug. Because when I hold a fake smile or I'm like acting fake interested, my face slowly shifts back to my resting, my RFB. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely go from like, bro, it'd be bad. I'd be feeling like they see every single little twitch. They like, bro, is this nigga off cocaine? Like, bro, I genuinely be thinking people peep that. And it's weird. It just make me feel weird when I feel that, bro. I'm like, why is that a thing? Because right now, I don't got that. But if I'm talking to somebody in person, I'm like, Like I'm over there shaking like a stripper. Like it be getting me, bro, badly.
You know, it has that level of effect on our brains. Again, people
But that don't got nothing to do with none of this. It's just like how I am in general. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm acting fake, like, you know what I'm saying, cool with somebody, yeah, that's how I be.
don't want to admit it, but it's real. You choke the chicken, you feel tired. Versus when you're not choking the chicken, you got mad energy. And one of the perfect examples for this is athletes. A lot of athletes learn this in high school. Now, I mean, before game day or even in college or near game day, bro, don't be trying to sleep with nobody. Don't be out here choking a chicken till it fall off. That's because that release from our seed give us a false dopamine rush. Now, I mean, so you getting a really good feel good for doing nothing. You did nothing. So it's very hard for you to chase things in life, have a slow reward system, things such as working out. You don't leave the gym and automatically get strong. So you don't get the dopamine hit as soon as you walk out the gym. Body is so used to feeling that instant gratification that it's hard for you to do anything that has the delayed gratification. And if you know anything about anything, delayed gratification is the best gratification because the best things in life come from going through a process, which is delayed. And during that process, there is not a lot of gratification.
Yeah.
So if you're used to getting the gratification quick after doing the work, you're gonna quickly give up because I could just instantly gratify myself in the bathroom. Remember one of my favorite sayings,
Bro, that's a crazy ass line. Nigga say, bro, why don't you try to change your life? Why don't you try for some delayed gratification? You say, bro, why would I get some delayed gratification? Why I could instantly gratify myself right now. Give me 2 minutes. Cause you know they not, you mean? That's all it take, like, bro. That's a crazy thing to say, bro.
One thing is how
that's
you do
funny.
Everything.
We'll notice that. They're both complete opposites, so which one are you doing? It's
Remember, I never completed it. I always fail 5 days in and lie about it. I had never completed this shit.
That's crazy.
I believe him.
November. No, not.
Yo, is this normal? Like real life.
For the younger people, yeah.
Yo, I ain't choking a chicken for 5 days, for 7 days. Is it really like because if it is, we got a bigger problem to talk about for real. Like if dudes can't go 5 days without touching themselves, there might be a problem there. Nah,
there is,
might
bro.
be an
There definitely is.
to that dopamine rush.
In honor of the month being
Jerry
November, I'll share
Let
with you a little
your
personal
soul.
anecdote of mine. The story of what made me stop choking the chicken indefinitely. This was truly the last straw, the straw that broke the camel's back. And it all starts back when I was about 15 or 16 years old and I was in high school. So this story takes place in my sophomore year of high school. And during this time when you're a teenage boy, your hormones are going pretty strong. And I'm sure at this point, you discovered what jerking off was. I'm sure everybody had it, wasn't a secret. But I had Twitter downloaded on my phone at the time. I'm going to let you connect the dots.
Elite ball knowledge.
That app served its use. But keep that in mind because it's going to play a part later in the story. I have study lab with some of my homeboys, and the front office lady calls me over to help her with something. So I walk over there, and I make the mistake of leaving my phone unlocked at the same table that all of my friends are at. Oh
Tough.
my God.
That's crazy.
Fucking rookie mistake. Life-ending mistake. I come back to the table, and my friends are just fucking dying laughing. They can't even talk. They can barely breathe. You know when a joke is so funny that your face is just completely red and you can't even say anything because every time you try to talk, you start laughing again? That's how hard they were fucking laughing. What did I find out? They went on my phone, they opened Twitter, and I'm going to let you connect the dots as to what they saw. So they take a picture of my phone screen, and it has the title of some random porn video on it, and it was a little embarrassing at the time.
That is probably the worst.
In front of your homies, though? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I thought he was saying yeah, no, that's crazy. Imagine niggas really just find out that way. You've been paying this narrative, and it's just the complete opposite. That is crazy. That's tough.
Yeah, man. And shout out to my LGBTQ people. But
you ain't get to choose when you mean, yeah.
That day, if he had been on the DL, it would have got exposed.
Scarred.
You know what I mean? Like, think about where his search could have been. Yo, going into somebody's phone to see what kind of corn they watching is crazy. That is
bro.
like friendship ruining stuff. Like, if you're going in somebody's phone.
If niggas watching that weird shit, you can't look at them the same when you see that that search result. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro.
I don't even like to go on people's phones in general. And y'all shouldn't even be watching that stuff. That actually really messes with your brain. See, I'm just talking about choking the chicken in this video. But watching that X-rated stuff really messes with your brain. But let's go back to it. You see you go on your girl's phone, and you a white boy or something like that, and you see BBCs on her
hell
search,
no, bruh.
I mean, on her last 5-day histories.
I'm saying that I'm relating with these niggas. I'm black, but I could feel what that would feel like, bro. That's disheartening right there.
Overclock at night when she telling you she just using the bathroom. Do you continue that relationship knowing that, you know what I mean?
You can't,
she
bro.
really want the chocolate thunder? Like, what do you do? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like if I knew what my friends were searching, I would just look at them different.
I didn't really care. It was just a joke amongst friends, and as long as it didn't get out to the general public, I didn't really care. But, this motherfucker, we're gonna call him Benny, right? Benny finds out about this entire debacle, and he somehow gets the picture that my friends took. And
don't tell me this nigga posted
Benny
that shit.
is the type of guy to suplex you off of a building into a tank of skin-melting acid if it means that he can get a couple chuckles out of the girl that he's talking to.
Come on, nigga.
So you can guess what he fucking did with this photo. Fast forward a couple months, Benny tells this girl about the entire situation. And he also shows her the fucking photo.
Nigga probably ain't even stay with that John, bro. That's fucking wild. This nigga got no play and he fucking lost a friend. How do you feel right now, Benny?
And this girl was someone that I used to like. We weren't extremely close. And I wouldn't really say we dated.
So he dirty macking on you, bro. You're not even come to him no more, but he really just had to bury you in that dirt. That's a oh man's, bro. Come on.
For like a week. But what I'm trying to say is that this is a girl who I would appreciate if she, really didn't know that much stuff about me. I don't really interact with her that much. But one day, after Benny fucking tells her this bullshit, I'm in some random class. I forgot what class it was, but she sits right next to me and she's just fucking grinning at me. She's smiling ear to ear. She looks like that one image of SpongeBob smiling at Squidward after he ate all the Krabby Patties. That's how she's fucking looking at me, just giggling to herself, sitting right next to me. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's a little weird, but I don't pay it much attention. Then she gets right next to me and she fucking whispers into my ear the title of the porn video that was on that fucking picture. Oh, son. Oh my God.
That's
Holy
bad.
Shit. Embarrassing is not a strong enough word to describe what I felt in that
That's
moment.
mad embarrassing.
I was fucking mortified. And I blame all of this partially on myself. Maybe.
Yeah, it never would have started without you.
Watching?
Yeah, real shit,
bro. like this is starting to make me feel like you was on some real strange.
Because I was ready to say, bro, with my homies, if they seen what I was searching, I'd be like, oh no, yeah, look at that too, my nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you watching some crazy, oh yeah, bro, that's bad, my nigga. What is you searching? This nigga, bro, he never make the mistake. He always on the private tab. Just know that, bro. His history is not being saved with what this nigga's watching. It gotta be. He don't make no mistakes, except that one that he did make, right? But never again.
You know what I mean? For them to be able to just...
But it really is crazy how it has to come to something like this. Like, you got to reach a real low for most people to change their situation. But that's just how a lot of us are, bro. It's crazy.
Just catch the drift off the title. You was into some strange stuff.
Don't leave your phone unlocked with Twitter on it, fucking idiot. But I also blame Benny, because that motherfucker had no business telling that girl all of that shit. He did it because he wanted a couple laughs. Fuck Benny. And I know he's going to see this video. I just hope you know there is a special place in hell for the dudes that sell out their...
If y'all are trying to abstain, stay away from choking the chicken, you got to pay attention to all your triggers. Because some of y'all has said to yourself,
it's social media, bro.
I'm not doing this no more.
It's social
media.
media.
Might have a problem. And then you wind up doing it again. You got to pay attention to your triggers. Stay away from those places. Clear your explore page on IG. Research on how to reset it. Delete these other apps that show you these things. You might have to get rid of some photos. Some of y'all are getting triggered way too easily. And I honestly think that this generation really struggles with this. Porn is so accessible in today's time. Men are constantly being triggered into hiding in the bathroom for 5 minutes. We could go down a deep rabbit hole, pause. On
hiding in the bathroom is crazy.
The whole society of men and how it could possibly be making us weaker.
Quick thought. This is going to sound, but it's true. It's real too. And all men need to pay attention. Going into a new year, we all need to practice semen retention. All the greatest minds of our time, the Steve Jobs, the Einsteins, the Nikola Teslas, the Mike Tyson, all the greatest people who performed at their highest peak did it with semen retention.
How you
'Cause
know
it
that?
helps you home in on your focus. It helps you motivate. It helps you stay on the task. It helps you build energy. It builds your testosterone.
Does it?
And we need to build the energy we have, sexual energy. That's creative energy. We need to use that
That's a
energy
fact.
to create and use it up here and create with. 2023 should be focused on that.
Then it's an old video.
If you don't believe that, I ain't gonna tell you how to choke the chicken and then try, but just recollect. Now, I mean, recollect on October the 24th. Now, I mean, the last time you choked the chicken, right? Think about how you felt after. Did you feel creative? Did you feel ready to conquer the world? No. You know what I mean? So the opposite of that feeling that you was having before, that energy that you have, you're about to conjure up a lot of energy. Your body's gonna want to, get some type of dopamine still. Our brains is just like that. But the point is to make sure that you're getting dopamine that is productive. It's not a false sense of dopamine.
Right.
False senses of dopamine are just like drugs. People, they sit down, they don't do nothing that's productive to who they're trying to become or their future.
But they go to the moon.
They'll get a quick little hit real quick.
We in Mars, nigga. We in the solar system.
You actually doing some type of work, going to the gym, actually reading that book that you said you was gonna read.
Yeah.
Going for that walk, talking to that girl. Y'all may not even realize how much you choking the chicken is affecting you being able to even talk to women. Now, I know some of my guys, we shouldn't be talking to women. This part right here ain't for you then. But for you to go over there to get that girl, that is work. You to go over there and go talk to a girl, that is work. That might come with some slow gratification. Because when you walk up to a girl, there's nothing that's guaranteed. But when your brain is used to doing some type of work and instantly being gratified, it's going to struggle to do anything that is a maybe. And then remember that social anxiety impact that it has as well. So this is all affecting you being even able to approach a woman.
Helping out because I know I've been through a stage in my life that I know that helped me out in a lot. So if you really want to focus and get to another plateau in your life, another phase, semen retention is the start of it all.
All right, fella, let me tell y'all something about semen retention. One of the best things you can do. One of the
30
best things
days,
you can do.
man,
I used to
y'all
think
got
it
it.
was bullshit until I did it. I used to hear about it all the time. Semen retention, it help with this, it help with that. I be like, man, that's BS. I'm going, I'm going to drop off and something. But seriously though. But they'll say all these benefits like, it boosts motivation, testosterone.
I don't think it boosts your testosterone, bro. I think that's a myth. I've searched that up and that's just not, I don't think that's true.
All that. That is 100% true. Oh, it's 100% true. When I went on semen retention, the best way I can put it is like you're positively aggressive. You feel like a warrior. I know some of y'all probably been there long enough to see the warrior videos. I'm like, man, I walk around, I feel like a warrior. I'm a warrior. That's how I feel. You lock in. Your discipline is at an all-time high. Your motivation is a lot better. You able to think better. You know what I'm saying? Your lust goes down. A lot of us don't even realize it, but we ran off completely lust. I ain't got no discipline. The second woman turn their head, they turn it. You turn with it. I mean, second woman walk past, you turn your head. You seeing women on your For You page all day, you just scrolling, man. Let me tell you something. When I was on semen retention, not only do you not care, like, about the women that's gonna be throwing themselves at you.
I still care, my nigga.
Too, nah.
I still care. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm caring for another reason though, because I really want love, not just to crack. Sometimes I still do just want to crack. But yeah, bro, I'm still seeing them. Best believe that. I'm still walking down on shit, nigga. You know what I mean? With a full load, I tried to talk in code, but you know what I'm saying? Like full artillery, full ammo, still in the, still in the chamber. Tight joint, you feel me?
Women throw themselves at you. It's like they can sense it, But I be on social media, or I just be scrolling, and I see, half naked women or naked women, I just wasn't even tempted to look at it. Wasn't even tempted. But
no cap though.
Another thing is, when you drink a lot of water, you eating a lot of berries, on semen retention, oh yeah, just know. Y'all think y'all, let me put it this way, blood flow. You know what I'm saying? So y'all put two and two together. You taking back.
Hey, that's real too.
Word.
That is real. You heard what the man said.
Dead ass.
The power, you ain't touching yourself. You ain't out here dropping off in something. You drinking a lot of water. You eating a lot of berries. Yo.
See, the way I feel
I ain't know
about
that
this
part.
is like for me, I'm a married man, right? And I try not to really go too deep into my life with this topic because this is TMI. Got to keep certain things off the internet. But I will say this. If you have a girlfriend or you're married, you have a fiance or whatever, and y'all are getting spicy, during No Nut November, you shouldn't be doing any of that. That's just part of the challenge, right? But as far as the semen retention thing, I do think that still getting spicy with your partner is necessary. You know what I mean? So like people that be going on semen retention for a year, but you got a girlfriend or you got a
That's bad,
wife
nigga.
or something, that's crazy.
That's
you know what I
bad.
mean? Because your partner needs to get physical too. And that's a healthy way to release, both of y'all. Because again, that's not instant
Yeah,
gratification.
real shit. You had to work for that. You had to work to get that girl. You know what I'm saying? You had to put time, blood, sweat, money, effort into that bit. Now, if you just doing it, you know what I'm saying, by your lonely, on your dolly, you and your right-hand man, right? Yeah, bro, you didn't earn shit. It's more so about the feeling behind it. It's just like, damn, I feel like a loser. You're not gonna feel like no lame ass. Like, bro, it's all about how you feel about yourself after you get done fucking some fine head. You gonna be like, bro, I'm the man. I could do anything in the world. And like, you know what I'm saying? You earned it. You feel me? So if you doing that, bro, but you got a whole joint, like, come on, my car. Like you fumbling. Fumbling.
You have to work. Fellas, some gotta do more work than others. You know what I mean? So I think the whole point is staying away from the instant gratification, because the sole thing about this whole thing, the sole thing about semen retention, No Nut November, is really for self-control. When I hear semen retention or No Nut November, I automatically think, oh, self-control month.
Yep.
Where your lust does not control you. You're not chasing dopamine highs. People see it as just jacking off, hiding in the dark for 5 minutes with the door locked. Nah, man, self-control is telling yourself, yo, I'm not going to do something that I know is going to make me feel good. I'm not going to do it for 30 days and just not doing it. If you can commit to that for 30 days, it'll be easy for you to commit to other things. You'll catch yourself getting other dopamine rushes that are a lot more positive. Give yourself certain things to do during the month, such as cold showers. Cold showers are really good for your health. Now, I mean,
Word.
really good for your mental. Start your day out with a cold shower.
I know them hoes wake you up.
Read 10 pages of a book.
Okay.
Going for a walk just around your neighborhood. Working out. Maybe journaling. Spending time with yourself. Time off your phone. Time off of social media. For a lot of people, this might be 30 days without social media. YouTube, so you can holler at me. But I ain't putting no booty cheeks up here. Hey, yo.
I would hope not, game.
That's what when I think about semen retention and all of this, that's what I think of. This is a self-control month. How you do one thing.
You look good for 95, man. That's because I don't run behind big asses and titties. That'll kill you. Y'all
95, this nigga is.
Out here. That's why y'all come up with arthritis or rheumatism. Your eyesight go bad. Your hair starts coming out. When you overfuck yourself, you bring arthritis on your seed. Every time you drop that seed in her, your bone marrow and all that stuff from your head, your toe goes inside of her. She done stole your wallet, stole your car keys. She gone about her business. Yeah, I got to get that shit back. Well, you better kill her then. But stay away from that pussy. If you ain't going to marry that woman, don't stick your dick up in her. No. You don't know what disease she got. No. I'm 95 years old.
Semen retention can be
Good
dangerous
game.
if the wrong person is on it with the wrong intentions. Let me explain something to y'all. Semen retention is highly spiritual. It is intense and it is very spiritual. That's one reason why I tell y'all, follow Christ. Come into agreement with the Holy Spirit. That way you become Christ-like, right? Because God already wants us to be, saving ourselves into marriage. But you have some guys who understand the practice of semen retention and use it to serve self. So it comes with a lot of, selfish desires and selfish acts that follow along that.
Right.
Let me explain to y'all something, man. When you're on semen retention, everything is heightened, your consciousness level raised, and you see more in the spirit because you are now more in the spirit. What happens is you become more confident, you become more vibrant, your vibration raises, it's more vitality in you.
I feel like what it boils down to, bro, is just like the idea of having self-control, right? It's like, oh, I want to do this thing, but I still don't do it because I'm just that strong. That's the main draw, right? Also, the placebo, because like I don't personally get tired when I let one off from the clip, and you feel me? I still be doing my thing regardless. So in that regard, I don't believe that it gives you more energy. It's more like a placebo. You feel like, oh, I'm not doing this, I feel way more lively. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like a placebo effect, to the point where if you think it works, it starts to work. You know what I'm saying? Those are the two main draws to that hoe. It's one of the avenues with which you can develop that confidence, like he said, that self-control, confidence and shit. Like, like you could conquer the world, you mean? So it's good. It's good. But to never get off that hoe, it's like you do it for a time. When do you you know what I'm saying? When do you break the streak? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that hoe forever, my nigga. Like, you ready to become a monk? Them niggas bought anyway, so you mean?
Much more life and energy, right? And women pick up on this. This is why a lot of guys go on semen retention so they can attract women. It's crazy. And I'm like, that makes no sense. But, you know, you that's a whole nother conversation. But you see what I'm saying? But I remember being on semen retention, right? And I remember anytime I would converse with a woman, I could see in her eyes the lust, if she was lusting. So at that moment, if I wanted to act on whatever it is, I knew at that very moment I can have my way. You know, the body language that people normally don't catch on, you pick up on everything that's going around you. It's like everything is much more heightened and you're more in tune with everything. So it don't help when you have women that's gravitated towards you, because women begin to gravitate towards you because you're giving off pheromones. Your energy is a whole lot different. So it's so much life around you, and she just can't help it, you know, most of the time or a lot of times. So it's something about you that makes them gravitate towards you. So like I say, it's up to that man to, you know, serve God or serve self. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, I remember I would speak with women, and even now, I could look in their eyes. I can tell if there was if they were lustful, if they had a lustful spirit on them.
Dead ass.
I can tell if they're trying to if they're battling within themselves. Like, I can tell when a woman is going is having like a tug of war within herself to not give in to me. You get what I'm saying? And also I can tell whenever I would speak to women, because when you're on semen retention and you're transforming, a lot of times it's the man that they envision in their mind, and you're presenting that. And I can sometimes see women in a trance as I speak to them. As I'm talking to them, I can see them in a trance. You know.
Anyways, y'all, now I want to hear from y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications and all that good stuff. I want to hear, y'all going to be doing this for the next 30 days? Are you going to lock in? Are you going to make a decision?
I'm locking in.
Say, yo, I'm doing this challenge from this day.
I failed this month, but I'm locking in. Best believe it.
To the 31st. If you are,
I want better for myself.
All right, join my Discord. I want dudes to hold each other accountable and all that good stuff in the general chat. Ladies, it's gonna be a little awkward for y'all, but still stick around. It might be some food for thought, something you can learn, whatever. Y'all need to go on some type of 30-day too. And to my fellas that want to have a one-on-one conversation with me, maybe in messages or over the phone.
Hey, WVid, Top Boogie, WVid. Yeah, bro. I do really want to stop what I'm doing, man. It's not healthy. I've done it before. I know I could do it again. And it's more so just for the control aspect. I feel more in control because you could tell yourself one thing, but if your actions don't align with that, then you're just a fool. You're delusional. You know what I'm saying? And that's why living from the end, bro, you recognize the person you want to be, and you take the actions that nigga would take. And then once you do it, it's like, oh yeah, of course. I'm already that type of nigga. Of course I would do something like that. And that reinforces your belief, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I really do it for mindset, mental state. Even though I don't see it as the worst thing, it's just kind of like, bro, constantly giving in the impulses. It's just like, I want to be more disciplined all around. So I'm gonna start with the weakest point that I have right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty cool with everything else, but this shit got me slipping. It called a nigga slipping, you know what I'm saying? Like Drake said, niggas call me slipping once. Okay, so what? Today's the start of a new day, a new man, a new me. Indeed. So yeah, bro. Let me know what you guys think of the topic in the comment section down below. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Lay y'all. Peace.